Stand back, everybody. We are basking in the radiance of pink Jesus. Can I get an amen? You know, the moment when they pulled out Steven's gemstone and we had that double vision, the Crewniverse had to cut back to us seeing everything from one perspective. But imagine if they had actually finished the entire scene with us seeing it from double vision up to them fusing part. That would have been incredible storytelling wise, but maybe when they were storyboarding it, they tried to do that, but they realized it would be too confusing for the audience and for kids, so they just decided to do it this way. Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about. What I want to talk about is the fact that what if, how can I say this? I've read so many of your comments, and from what I have read, there are some deep psychological and physiological people like arguing stuff in the comment section down below, but the most intriguing one is the concept of when the gem was removed, we saw it reform as Pink, then Rose, then finally Steven. Now, when Rose gave up herself to become Steven, she didn't know what Steven would be, and a lot of people were also talking about the fact that Rose just wipe out, yeah, Rose, Pink, whatever. I'm gonna interchange between the two. Did Rose just wipe herself out of existence? Because she said she's going to become half of Steven, and that's what the fandom has been clamoring onto, that half of Rose is still in the gemstone. But now when the gemstone is removed, we see that there is no Rose left. What she probably meant was her half, her gemstone, will be him, and during that moment of when he loves himself, that's her loving her and loving him and loving being him. God, I'm confusing myself. So somebody else commented that if you watch the part with them refusing and dancing, and if you increase the volume, you hear Rose's laugh, you hear Pink's laughter. Now let's look at that scene for a moment.
What are you doing? Pink, why are you laughing?
Now I can get the confusion. I also thought I heard a female's laugh, but you can say it's a female laugh, you can say it's just Steven, or it's the voice actor Zach's doing two different types of laughter so people can understand, okay, it's two sides of Steven fusing together, because the Pink side of Steven is a savage, oh my god. But going on the people who say that there was a female laugh in that scene, that would imply that there still is a little bit of Pink left, and that this moment of us seeing Pink Steven isn't really Pink Steven, but it's Pink Diamond taking on Steven's form so that White doesn't get any ideas and Steven can love himself. But I don't see it that way. I genuinely do think that this is Steven, and others argue that no, Pink has just been Steven for so long that she believes she's Steven, that's why she took the form of Steven, but it's still Pink. So with that other analogy, yes, you can argue that Pink is Steven, but she's still Pink even if she does believe she's Steven. So this raised a lot more questions for other people, whereas for me it was just clear cut. It was when Rose gave birth to Steven and turned into Steven, her genetic coding changed in the gemstone. So the coding was no longer fit for Pink Diamond or Rose Quartz, it was fit for Steven. So yes, gems don't have a consciousness, but they do have a kind of coding like a computer. So when Steven was born, the coding that was for Rose and Pink got wiped away to create space for Steven, hence why when his gem was removed, it showed Pink Steven, the coding for Steven. I hope I have some of you, because not to brag, but I have a degree in software engineering, so sometimes I can go on a ramble about coding and I realize I've lost some people along the way. But yeah, that's how I see it. The code in the pink diamond gemstone is no longer written to fit pink diamond or rose quartz. It is written to fit Steven. And I know you can argue, well, he still has Pink's memories, he still has Pink this. Why is it that Steven only has Pink's memories but not Rose's? That's a question that I cannot answer. But I can answer the fact that the reason why he has memories for his mom is because if you have a computer right now and you have all this stuff you don't want your parents to find out and you wipe it clean, it's not really clean. I don't know how to explain this. You can wipe a hard drive, a computer, a TV or whatever clean, but there is still evidences or traces of that product or that thing in there. Forensic computing, I don't want to get into that right now. So Steven's gemstone was wiped clean, but there is still residue of Pink Diamond's code, which is in the form of memories. So you can argue there still is a little bit of pink left in Steven, but I will leave that to you. I don't want to confuse anyone more than I already have. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you believe? Do you still think pink is stuck in there somewhere? Do you think no, it's 100% Steven? Or do you believe it's a little bit of a mishmash? I believe this gemstone is 100% Steven, but still has residue of coding for Pink, but it's not big enough to say Pink is still in there. She is more or less gone, which is sad. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Yes, no, maybe so. I'd love to know. But with that being said, thanks so very so much for clicking to watch. This is TBC, signing out.